What is going on YouTube? Apex36 again, back in with another video, and today's video is going to be a lot different because this is day 26 of spooky season. The month of October, we've been posting it every single day, Halloween and horror related content. This is a little bit different because this is not Five Nights at Freddy's. This is going to be another short horror film, which I'm going to be honest, man, I enjoy these a lot. I feel like the channel doesn't really. It's like, I don't know. I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's content does do better, but I mean, I enjoy this way more. So, I mean, hey, let's get right into it, man. If you enjoy this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And let me know down in the comments what you would like to see next. This is going to be a short psychological horror film, and it's titled The Sound. Is this guy digging a grave? Oh, maybe he's just doing yard work. Looks like it's like fenced in or something. Oh, I think he's building a fence. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of don't like when they film a movie in this like color coding shit where everything looks like black, gray, and blue. Like some shit they film in this, it looks alright, but it makes it look like it's fucking nighttime whenever they're like in the daytime. Like it just looks like too dim. Looks like the sun is just going down at every point like of the day. I don't know. I mean, I understand like it does give you kind of a creepy vibe, but I don't know. If the whole movie was shot like this, like if it was a 2-hour movie, I would get a little bored. I'm not gonna lie. Nothing really pops. Looks like a fucking John Deere commercial. What the hell? Yeah, show him like using some John Deere tools. What the fuck is that noise? Is it me? Or is it in every movie they show somebody drinking some like lukewarm water out of a glass and I'm just like, bro, it's like, why put it in a glass if it's just gonna be warm like that? Like, you're not gonna put no ice in it? What is that noise? Oh wait, it sounds like a treadmill. It actually sounds like somebody just running on a treadmill. Notice this dude has like a huge ass bed, but it's just him in the bed. Like, that is weird. It just looks like out of place. Like he has like a fucking king size bed, but it's just him, you know? Like, he's not even that big of a guy. That would drive me fucking crazy if I heard that. Like, if that's all I heard was just fucking... Ugh. Give me a headache just thinking about it. It's always weird when like you go to someone's house and they don't have like a battery for their smoke alarm, and so you just hear their smoke alarm beep like every 15 minutes. It's like, bro, just take it off. Like at that point, bro, I just can't deal with noise like that. Like a consistent noise every 15 minutes. Like, no, that would drive me fucking crazy. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I would literally turn all the lights on and figure out exactly where the sound's coming from. And then I'd probably yell at an inanimate object, shut the fuck up. Also, this guy's hair at the top is dyed blonde. The rest of his like whole face is black. It's kind of awkward, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it just doesn't really look right on him. It looks like he was gonna go to like some like rave, and then they're like, hey, we got this movie part for you. He's like, well, fuck, I dyed my hair. And they're like, it's all right. Yeah, that noise would drive me crazy. Oh, wait, a psychological horror film. I get it's supposed to drive you crazy. I get it. Okay, okay. Because I'm like, this is so annoying listening to this. That's the point. Also, his dining room looked way nicer than this. Like, this fucking kitchen area looks awful. Like, I'm not like a designer, but it just looks so much older than the rest of the house. Like, his stove was like, that shit literally looked like it was from the 90s, you know? He's like, the noise is still there. I turned off the fucking electricity to the whole house. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Dude, this guy's literally ripping the whole... Dude, this is driving me nuts. I'm not gonna lie. Nah. This takes me back, like, when I first built my computer, it was a time period where I didn't really know shit about computers. Every time I would turn my computer on, it would make this, like, crazy, like, crunching, like, noise. It almost sounded like a bunch of fucking Legos being, like, mashed together in a blender or something. Like, it was the craziest noise. And then I realized it was literally my fan in the computer just touching, like, a cord. And it was like, if you just move the cord and tuck it above the fan, it was fine. Like, it was literally just one little piece. And it was honestly getting fucked up every time I turned the computer on because it would get caught in the fan for a little bit. You know what I mean? That's what the noise was. This kind of gives me the same vibe of that. Like, dude, you just need to figure it out and just fix it, man. Because I thought that noise with my computer was normal. I would turn it on and it made some crazy ass loud noise. And I thought that shit was normal. It's like, bro, just find the noise, cut it off. Come on, cut it. Because that would drive me nuts. Also, why did he have a bunch of board games? This guy must be like a divorced dad or something. He's in this big house alone. He was sleeping in a huge bed by himself. And then there was just a bunch of like board games and this shit. It's like, he has to be like a divorced dad. Because like, I thought it was weird that he was just sleeping in the big ass bed alone, you know? Like, it just looked out of place. Like, why do you have that big of a bed? Huge ass bed frame that takes up half the wall. You know? I mean, no dude is gonna think like, oh, let me really get like this fancy looking ass bed. Like, they don't give a shit about that. They're not gonna care about that at all. Now he's destroying his own house. Oh, now he's drinking too? He's drinking alcohol? I'm gonna be honest, I know it would kind of take away from like the scene, but I almost feel like when you see a scene of someone drinking in a movie, there's two types of drinking in a movie. There's, it's so strong I can barely take one little sip and oh, I'm just so drunk after that one sip. Or there's, it's a whole glass full and I just slam it, drink the whole thing, and I'm just whatever, like I'm just drinking. It's like, there's no in between. Like, he just took like the smallest little sip, was just like, oh, I'm drunk. Like, it's like, what the hell, man? I mean, this is stuff that I picked up from just seeing movies over time. Also, this looks like a different house. Like, there's times when it looks nice as fuck, the house he's in, and then there's times where it just looks like, not trashy, but it just looks dated. Like, it looks like you walked into like a Motel 6. and it's like an older one, and they literally still have like furniture from the 90s. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you see an old lampshade or something like that, you know, like, okay, this is kind of dated. Like, this is vintage. It's like his chair that he was sitting in, that's like one of those old school antique chairs. The couch looked antique. Like, it just looked like a different vibe from the rest of the house. You know what I found out? I didn't even realize, like, most common place for people to commit suicide is literally in the bathroom. It's such a trip to think of, because it's like, I'm in the bathroom, I'm gonna be honest, like, when I'm in the tub or like the shower, like, pretty relaxing. Like, it's not, I'm not thinking in my head like of anything like negative, you know? Very few times. So it's like, when I heard that statistic, I was like, whoa, whoa. Then I'm like, but I guess I get it. Because if you're in a room that's that small, it does feel like walls are closing in. It feels, you know, you feel like trapped to a certain degree. I get it. I couldn't do it. Oh no. A trigger warning. Oh, he's in there in his boxers. I didn't even realize that. In his boxer, then there's no water in there. Oh no. Oh, holy fuck, bro. I don't know why, that just kind of like, ugh, just creepy vibe. Like, it's just making me feel so like dirty and just, I don't really like, here's my thing. I don't like blood. Like, obviously I could watch a slasher film, but I'm saying like, when I think of blood in like the real life, it literally grosses me out. Because it stains literally everything. It gets all over everything. Like, it's just, ugh, I couldn't do it. Like one time a long time ago, I cut my hand and I was bleeding like crazy. And honestly, I got grossed out just looking at my hand. Just like, you couldn't even see anything. It was just blood. It was just blood everywhere. Like, it was just, ugh, a mess. Wait, what? Oh, he was literally in an accident. That noise was the car.
Hey. Hey. Huh. You good, kid? Yeah. Come on, wake up. Hey.
Oh,
Hey.
wait.
You good, kid? Come
There's
on.
kids in the car. He is divorced. Okay. Or
Come on,
like,
kid.
you know, he was a family man. Now he doesn't have his family.
Come on, kid. You're good. Come on.
Because I'm looking at the house and I'm like, why would you live in a house like that alone in this big bed? Like, it just wasn't adding up. Oh, he killed his family in a car accident. And I say killed loosely. Obviously, we don't know if this guy was like impaired or what. Like, I feel like if you say killed, you say you killed someone in a car crash, my brain goes to either you purposely wanted them to die and killed them somehow, or you were drunk driving with them in the car and hey, it wasn't intentional, but you killed them, you know? This is making a lot of more sense because looking at the house, it felt so empty. You're like, whoa, this feels very weird for a single one person to want to live there. Obviously, one person can have their own house. That's fine. But it was the fact that you had a house that literally felt like there's dining room, you know, chairs for other people. There's a big bed, seeming like someone else should be in the bed. Like there were board games, even though this guy is a man, you know, probably in his 30s. I was kind of thinking like, what? That does seem weird. It just felt off. But this explains a lot. This trauma. Wow. Well, maybe he was digging up like some sort of grave. Yeah. Wow. I'll be honest. We've seen a couple of these where they kind of feel more heartfelt than others. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't mind it at all with this one. I actually enjoyed that. And I feel like for a psychological horror, that was pretty well written and well acted. The acting was good. Like everything was good, honestly. Everything was good. It wasn't really anything negative, you know, as far as like anything they could have did better. I was pretty good. I liked that one. I liked that one for sure. A psychological horror, hey, I think that fits the bill, honestly, perfectly. Man, so that was different. That was not, you know, Freddy Fazbear going, oh, let me scare you. None of that bullshit. But YouTube, I hope you enjoyed this. Please like, share, subscribe, and let me know down in the comments what I should react to next. This is day 26, spooky season. But yeah, Apex are out.